Hi, I'm John from Signs for Success. We're located at 6824 North Market Street. We specialize in large format digital printing, quick turn times, and perfect color. We can produce everything from corrugated plastic signs to banners to vehicle wraps to wallpaper to bumper stickers, A-frames, just about any kind of sign that you would like to have made. One of the unique products that we can produce at Signs for Success is vehicle wraps, and we do that with a control tack made by 3M. And as you can see, it'll perfectly conform to any shape, and that's what allows us to take any vehicle and make it into a rolling billboard. This is a 3M control tack going onto a vehicle for water out, and in the last several years you'll see more and more vehicle wraps out there because it's a very economical way to get your message out to the public. And so what we're doing now is just laying it all down. The 3M control tack film has some really neat features. It's conformable, so it'll conform to compound curves. It's also has air release technology in it, so as you're laying it down, you don't end up with a lot of little bubbles like you would with traditional vinyl. And it's a releasable vinyl, which means that the adhesive won't stick to the vehicle, and when we get ready to take this wrap off of the vehicle, it comes off pretty easy and doesn't leave a lot of adhesive goo that needs to be cleaned off.
We are at Signs for Success on North Market, which is just north of Francis. This is John. Real quick, guys, I want to show you a demonstration. And come over here, I want you to see this. He's going to heat up the same material that she's putting on that truck. He heats it up, he's going to stretch his dollar. Look at that. All right, and then he puts heat to it again, and it goes back to its original form, and it looks just like it did before. How cool is that? All right, we're going to have more coming up. Yeah.
Smoking. It's perfect.
Once again, Signs for Success on North Market, north of Francis. Real easy to find, but not so easy to have this done. This is Vanessa. She's the co-owner. And this 3M product, they printed right on it. They put a laminate over the top of it to make it, pretty much, impenetrable from rain, go through a car wash. I mean, it can take all of that. So in order to bend it around here, you heat it up, and as we showed you earlier, it goes back to its original position when you reheat it. Also, by heating it, that activates the glue, or the adhesive, I would say, on the back. But look at how that goes right to it, and that's how they can put all these curves. Back in the day, it was, a magnetic sign, and that's about the best we could hope for. But the technology is crazy. We've shown you the printers that print this. The laminator laminates it, they cut it out, they lay it over the top, and then Vanessa and others then go to their best to get it to really manipulate it in and around it. All right, so that is the idea of wrapping a vehicle.
This is our ColorSpan 72 UVR. What makes it unique is it uses UV curable inks. UV curable means that it goes down as a liquid, and these two lamps on either side of the carriage hit the ink and turn it instantly from a liquid to a solid, which gives us really good quality print, and there's no dry time, no waiting. The other thing that's unique is we can print directly to a rigid substrate. So rather than printing to vinyl and then applying it to a rigid substrate, we cut that cost and labor out, which makes it a very cost-effective way to produce signage. Okay, this is a Royal Sovereign 64-inch laminator. And not everything we do has to be laminated, but if it's going on a vehicle, we do need to laminate it to protect that print, give it extra life. And so this is a piece that's going on a vehicle wrap that we're doing here at the shop right now. And I just want to show you how this works. So we're going to hit the run button. There you have it. Okay, this is our automatic grommet machine. And what it does is you can see that little laser light right there. That tells you right where the grommet's going to go. We give it a little tag and it puts a nice brass grommet right in the banner. We have a grommeted banner. We are using a heat welder to fuse the hems into this banner, and it actually gets to, we're at 320 degrees Celsius, so it actually melts the banner material, which gives us a permanent hem that won't come apart. And versus sewing the hem, and the sewing is a more traditional way to do it, but with the heat welding, it fuses it, makes it very durable and very strong. Okay, what we're doing here is we're going to calibrate the color on this monitor. It's part of our color management system, and great color throughout the whole system starts with color on the screen. And we push this button, and it calibrates the photospectrometer, and now it's ready to go. So we'll attach that, put this on the screen. It'll narrow it down until it can figure out where the eye is at. And then it's going to flash a series of colors on the screen. And the software is sending a color, the photospectrometer is reading that color to see if it's close or not. This will take a couple of minutes. This is an important procedure because color is our game, and to output great color, you have to have color consistent from your monitors, through your printers, through the whole process. And so this will have specific color numbers. And so each of those numbers, if somebody tells us it's Pantone, this one happens to be 489C, we can try and hit that specific color. So that's all done now, and this is graphically what a color profile would look like. And we'll do the before and after. So that's with the calibration off, and that's with it on. So our monitors are done frequently enough, we're not seeing a big change there. But again, if you hadn't done it in quite a while, you'd see a pretty good size change. In our color profiling system, the first step is profiling the monitor, which we just showed you. The next step is to print out an ink limit test, which is what this is right here. And the ink limit test will tell us how much ink from each of the 4 colors will actually go on to the material that we're profiling. As she goes over each row, the colors are then recorded into the computer, and it knows what it sent when we printed it, and now it's reading what it actually got back. And based on the variant, it'll give us a profile that we use for that particular media the next time we print. And that allows us to keep consistent color from media to media and from ink set to ink set. It's taken us a huge commitment because each media that we print on and each printer that we use on those medias takes about 3 hours to build a profile. So we have literally hundreds of hours into profiling our medias in order to gain that consistent color. We put this effort into our color management system because we take your success very seriously at Signs for Success. When you call Signs for Success, Denise is the person that's going to answer the phone, and she's an expert in helping you find your solution and your sign for success. You can come visit us right here in our showroom at 6824 North Market Street, or you can visit us on the web at www.signsforspokane.com.